Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. I've done video on all these, but I'm going to put them together. My favorite macros, and I've got so many that are really close, but the first one is by my main mentor, Roy Brewer, with Engraving Concepts that handles Epilogue Laser. And the other ones will be by a gentleman named Eskimo. And another one will be a macro that I kind of helped create. I made it work, and then Roy Brewer made it work on any screen. So the first one is tag cuts. If you make a lot of name tags, and see, I don't even have a particular number value, like 3 by 5, because tag cuts is going to consider that when this works, you can only have one item on the screen. But I want name tags, and I want 3 down and 3 up. All I have to do is hit create, and it created the name tags. Now you could create name tags and do this, but with Mr. Brewer's, you're only cutting that one line one time. I could probably have to take this. Well, no, you don't. See, it's going to cut that line. It's going to cut that line. So it's going to cut these lines, but it's not going to cut that line twice because there's only one line. And to kind of explain that, let me back up here. If you made a name tag that big, and let's make it something easy to remember. So let's make it 3 by, I'll have to unlock my ratio. Let's make it 3 by 2. And that's going to be your name tag. Well, you could very easily, as long as it's a hairline, change your nudge factor to 3 inches and Control D or hit the plus key and make those name tags. But when you do that, it's going to cut that line twice. It's going to cut that line twice. And so I can change my nudge factor to 2, make the plus key. It's going to cut all the intersecting lines twice. With Mr. Brewer's tag cuts, well, I grouped them together. It only cuts the one. It's really cool. The next item I kind of helped create. Well, I did create it, and then Mr. Brewer, I made it work on my page. Mr. Brewer made it work on anybody's page. I'd been wanting to do this forever, and it's mine is alternate C. So I'm going to go alternate C, and it makes it rotate from the center of the page, which I work in the center of the page, and that's very, very helpful. I mean, if you were going to make duplicates of that, let me hit P, put that in the center of the page. Well, it actually moved my center to the center, but I can control or alternate C, and I can go, I want to make a duplicate, and I want to space them out 45 degrees. It helps you rotate from the center of the page. Now, those 2 macros are free, and the next one I'm going to show you, they're free too. I'm going to put a link to Eskimo's page, and if you'll just ask me for tag cuts and center rotation from the center of the page, just email me. I'll put my email at the bottom of the video, and I'll put Eskimo's link to the bottom of the video. The other favorite one I have that I don't really ever use it in person, but these are different lines. They're separated. There's no way in Corel to move this line up this way evenly without really messing it up. So we're going to grab that line. I'm going to have it move upper right 2 inches. I'm going to grab that line. I'm going to have it move over to the right 2 inches. I'm going to take that one, and it tells you which direction you can go. Then I'm going to take that one and have it go to the left. Well, it's not going to actually fit now, but see, you can move each one different positions. And if you would move, this thing back, the original, that's what you're getting. Well, we didn't move that one. We can move it up. That would be, you know, kind of helpful sometimes. The other one is really quite impressive. You know what? I'm going to go with this one first. I have an 8.811 circle. I want to change all of them to 5 inches, and I want them to go from the center. So in that quick, I made 5-inch circles. So if you had a whole page of them and, you know, go, I really want to look at it at 7 inches, you would make them all 7 inches. The other one is duplicator. I'm going to keep getting rid of these. And duplicator is, I want to make 5 of these vertically in space between centers, a 1/4 inch apart, 5 of them, 1/4 inch apart, 5 of them. In that fast, I made those circles. Now you could do that with the duplicate key, but if we take the parallel dimension tool and measure from there to there, we have 0.25 inches. So it's called duplicator. So I will leave my email address, and you can ask me, well, you can ask me for any of them, but you could get Eskimos off of his blog, and he's got probably 30 of them. And so I'm just touching the surface. So my hat's off to Mr. Roy Brewer for doing what he does, especially for the Corel community and also Eskimo. Macros just save you time. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.